yo, my hands, what? Like, dude, like, tell you the truth, bro. Tell you the truth, like, that's how I know the game, and I sort of pray because I know, like, sometimes when people go up, they'll change, and sometimes they change because they have to value, and sometimes people change because they've just decided otherwise. I've sort of had that prayer low key in my head. It takes the longer run, Even when I'm dropping something whack, you will speak on my behalf.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just because we have that connection, That's kind of how I see it. It's kind of how I see it. I know some people change because of certain things you see more. I have to cut some friends off, guys like Saspani. I understand, but there's certain human as like what you're saying. Sometimes umuntu ngaphakamisa, mara uthola ukuthi ngiyaphakamisa, mara stuff sakho asiphakamiseki. You know what I mean? Asiphakamiseki, So I think it's a matter of finding yourself. I feel like when people find themselves like musically and as like a character and the type of character you want to be, it makes everything easier afterwards. And like, no man, I sound like me. I don't sound like Nasty. You know what I mean? I sound like me. But Nasty because I feel like maybe there's something that maybe the people were hearing that I feel like maybe could mesh together. And I just sort of want to like, Nasty, I don't want no smoke, but the reason I want to be on the track with you is because I'm intelligent. None of these niggas could match my elegance. I jump on the beat and I hop on it with elegance. And I ain't talking about Queen Elizabeth. Sip that tea with my pinky up with no pinky ring. But I ain't gon' get no shawty who gon' wipe me up. Wipe me up in the ring. I get in the ring and I box these niggas. I ain't tryna play with these niggas, I hang these niggas. I'm off of the top like my cap. I could take it off of
we don't really give no fucks, my nigga. You know that we in and we stubborn. Yeah, stubborn. They call me Big Stepper, I'm taking the lead, and I told these young boys they can stay on the seat.
Hello guys, we're back again. This is Tirho and we have another guest. Well, I'll let my hosts introduce themselves and our guest for today. Okay. So let's our guest introduce himself.
What's up, family? Artistic Intelligence Movement. My name is Xavier Thomas. I'm an upcoming hip hop artist from Mpumalanga, or Emalahleni to be exact. I make hip hop, I make trap, and a little bit of kwaito. Pretty much make everything. So yeah, man, that's your boy. We out here live today.
Shout out.
Shout out, dog. How's the weather? How's the?
It's actually not too bad compared to last week for me at least. So I'm not as look like look. If it was last week, I'd probably have like a bigger like jacket, like a trench coat type of thing. I think this week is a little bit better. It's a little bit better. I think it's a little bit better this week. Of course. Oh, we too tempting with the season.
It's the right time, bro.
It's about that time, dog. So tell us, dog, how did you like? Okay, I'm gonna Australia like in full.
Oh, number plate.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, my name is Sabelo Tabet. I'm actually Swati to be exact, right? So that's my real name, and I know it's two different worlds from Sabelo and Xavier, I know, but I can explain that. Okay. So like the reason I got to the name Xavier is I got introduced into hip hop like from a very young age, and the main influence was Bow Wow. So yeah, like Bow Wow was like kind of the inspiration type of guy. I saw him in movies a lot. I only found out late, like afterwards, with this guy also makes music. When I found out like he's making music, I'm thinking this guy's got tracks now with Destiny's Child. He's a big guy and he's like this small. So I sort of took my inspiration from that guy, and then the name Xavier came from a movie he was playing. It was called Roll Bounce, and the character he was playing there was Xavier. And like the afro on, I just fell in love with that character.
Like,
hence the braids and stuff.
I see. I the first time I saw it, I was like, oh no, this guy's giving power. But like Nikisabu, like inside, like oh okay, let me just keep quiet.
It's intentional. It's intentional. The style, more especially the look. I think the music wise, it was not really too inspired, but I'm more inspired by like the type of reach he has. But mostly the look. the look, the persona, the character. That's literally like that's the proof.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, thank you for joining us. Thank you for availing
Oh no,
yourself.
guys! Thank you for having me. It's
yeah.
my birthday, by the way. I don't know when this is gonna go live.
Happy birthday!
I know it's gonna go live, but the day we shot this was my birthday, so shout out, guys.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Perfect.
11th of June.
Yes, sir.
2024.
Yes, sir.
My nigga's a Gemini like me, dog.
Issue.
Will I be wrong to ask you how old you're turning?
No, that's cool. I'm not actually too iffy about that. That's right. I'm 23 as of today. Jordan year, but we rock 3 stripes. Why?
Hey.
Yeah, man.
Okay,
I don't feel as old as I feel like I should be feeling. I don't think I'm that old, really. So, nah, man, I'm taking it easy.
Are you a Ye's fan?
A what?
Ye.
A Yay fan. Actually, guys, this might be tricky to say, like in the climate of today, ne? Guys, man, I'm Drake. Like, I'm a Drake fan. Like, I'm a Drake stan, down to the core. So if Drake ain't fucking with Kanye, I can't say I'm not fucking with Kanye, but I'm gonna stand on the side a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
But I am a Ye fan. Like, I do love Ye. Like, just musically, what he's done. Like, production-wise, just breaking the boundaries, pushing the boundaries. I am a fan like that. But in terms of musical inspiration, that light-skinned brew from Toronto. I don't care what Kate God has to say. I don't care. It's that brew that I rock with. But Kanye is the truth, because I don't think you have a Drake without a Kanye.
Okay. Now, I was speaking about musical journey and stuff. Okay, what inspired you to do music?
Okay. I think I've always been like the entertaining type, you know. For the lack of a better word, in case in pop, I think it's always been like a thing of mine. I've always enjoyed entertaining people.
Clearly.
And then it sort of started small. It started like with being on stage, like doing poems and stuff. That's where I sort of got exposed to writing a little bit. And then on the side in extramural activities, I used to do choir and I used to play marimbas. I don't know if you guys know marimbas. So that's sort of where I learned got really exposed to music. And then, as I grew up, I got put onto hip hop. I was listening to house, but I just naturally gravitated towards it, obviously, again, because of the Bow Wow context. But the guy who actually drew me into, like, let's write music and let's make hip hop, it's like a Lil Wayne. Like, everything that Lil Wayne was, like, dropping before Cardi 3 and after Cardi 3, guys, that's literally the reason why I'm here. The reason why Young Thug is here, Ghana, all of those brews, I feel like I'm from that same lineage that is birthed from, like, Lil Wayne.
I heard people saying if you fuck with Lil Wayne, you're not smart.
For real?
They say this guy is very smart. I don't know.
Dude, I followed Lil Wayne so much that I actually realized that, like, I think he dropped out of school before he even went to high school, if I'm not mistaken, right? But even before he dropped out, that guy was a top learner. And I think you can kind of hear it because, I mean, Lil Wayne's bars are just too much. And by too much, I mean, like, even when you get it, there's something in that bar that you got that you also missed. Like, I think that's where I fell in love with it because, like, he takes that penmanship, like, so serious. He takes it so serious. And then similarly with Drake, that's sort of because I feel like Drake is a product of Lil Wayne as well. Those, I think that YMCMB camp had something so focused on the pen. I think that's what drew me into music. First time I really hopped into the studio was 2017. Yeah, and I think it was after I started experimenting with writing, and I just got tired of keeping this thing to myself,
of course,
in the house. And I was like, let me actually go and try and find a studio around here, try and lace this track, and then the rest is history. I've never stopped ever since then.
Oh, that's great! Wonderful. So how did you come up with your name, Xavier? Oh, you told us.
Oh yeah, Boweezy, Bow Wow. The Thomas part, because it's Xavier Thomas. The Thomas part is, I don't really have much of an explanation. I got it from my school name. So I like to think of Xavier Thomas as like two different people. It's one person, it's two different people. Xavier is that guy who cares about how he looks. It's a swag guy, You can drop a ball, but how did you say it? Did you slime it? Did you, Xavier is that guy. Thomas, because I come from, my school is St. Thomas Aquinas. So Thomas is more of like the brainiac. Thomas is the one that constructs the bars. He's the one that puts the bars together, So that's how the Thomas part of the name came about. I sort of just took it from my school name. I know it's kind of contradictory to what I said before, but I wanted, when I made my rap name, I wanted it to be like a name and surname, like a Kendrick Lamar. So it's a terrible example, considering what I said before, but I just wanted like a name and surname, so it just has that,
But here, in full is like Xavier Forken.
Forken Thomas. Yeah, Forken Thomas.
Forken.
XFT. Yeah, Forken Thomas. So, so guys, the Forken Thomas, né? If I were to explain that, so that's not really part of the official name. But those who know me like that. Like they know what they do. This guy is Xavier Forken Thomas. Like that's the guy. And it came from you know what I'm saying? Like that's literally where literally how it came about. Yeah, cover man, Kasi. Kasi man, you know, like niggas will like even if you have a nickname, they'll somewhat add onto that nickname if that sort of makes sense. So the Forken just came from Guti. This guy's just always dropping fucking bars. Yeah. That's literally where it came from. Guti or Forken, you know? That's sort of where it came from. And I just sort of kept it together because I felt like in this side of town they know Xavier Thomas. But like in my hood, it's XFT, it's Xavier Forken Thomas. So I just sort of kept it with me a little bit as an identity. A little bit. It's like I think now it's part of like the tag. At some point I even had to, so it's a story, because I won't take it too long. So initially my Instagram handle was once Xavier Forken Thomas in full. And then this one time I went to a radio interview, 94.7, and I invited there with Musli. And then, so now I have the chance to now introduce myself, you know, where can you find this guy, you know? And it's almost like Musli could tell what this guy's about to say Forken on national radio, you know? It's like she could tell, you know? So just before I could like launch my handles and stuff, she's like, okay, wait guys, listen. It's like, okay guys, wait. This guy's handle, right? It has a little something in it, you know, that maybe is not allowed for radio, but it's Xavier Thomas. I feel like you'll still find it. And then she pulled me to the side after the interview and she was like, my guy, listen, man, I understand. Usha hip hop. I understand, you know? I understand, you know, Forken. But when it comes to shit like radio, you know, you know, because now you can't even say your handle, you know, that's like national radio. There's kids listening, there's parents listening. They're like, whoever's hosting the show, I think she said BCCSA. Yeah. Whatever is said there that shouldn't be said, the person who's hosting the show has to be held accountable. You know, then that means you're not gonna get called again. Not gonna call you again, low in king, low 4K. You know what I mean? So I sort of removed it like officially from the handle stuff, but those who really know will know that it's Forken. Yeah, those who really know, yeah, for sure. Yeah, no. It's less cold, but it's still cold, so let's not play around.
Okay guys, do you have any questions?
Very talk I fuck with your vibe.
Away.
Maybe it's your birthday.
Nah. I'm infectious like that.
What is like that?
Yeah, I think what I sort of learned during this journey of music, it's like you never know who could potentially help you out on your journey. You know, like, you know, I think we always expect like the guys from labels to look a certain way. Like guys from labels or guys from corporates to look like the rappers that you need to respect. And then sometimes you'll find that like the guy who's taking out the check for your favorite doesn't even look flashy. And when now you're not gonna maybe give him the respect just because of how he looks, if that makes sense. So that's sort of like how I learned like my journey along the way. You know, just take every encounter as it is. Don't be quick to judge people. Because, you know, that person that you might think, this guy doesn't even have new could be the one who say, dog, now you advance, you know? So that's sort of where I got it from. In as much as I do enjoy the music, I still try and keep the human aspect of myself intact all the time. So that like I don't feel like the next person who meets me shouldn't feel like detached. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm in another world.
The day we met, bro, like we know each other, bro. Like we're making noise.
For sure, I remember, dog. We're
making noise, bruh. Yo, my hands. What?
Like, dude, like, tell you the truth, bro. Tell you the truth, like, that's how I know the game, and I sort of pray because I know like sometimes when people go up, they'll change, and sometimes they change because they have to value, and sometimes people change because, you know, they've just decided otherwise. I've sort of had that prayer low key in my head that like, in as much as I might have to change going up, maybe change a few things, I just want certain things about me to stay the same. Like no matter who you meet right now, whether it's your favorite artist or whether you're their favorite artist, they should be a link. There should be a common denominator. Because I feel like, look, dude, you can like my music, right? But I feel like if I could connect with you as an individual, I feel like I've kept you for a longer time, you know? Besides this guy making dope music, he has the out here, you know? Like I feel like that just takes it like a little bit, it takes the longer run, you know. Even when I'm dropping something whack, you will speak on my behalf.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just because we have that connection, you know. That's kind of how I see it. It's kind of how I see it. I know some people change because of certain things you see more. I have to cut some friends off, Kaiser Saspani. I understand, but you know, there's certain human aspects that I want to maintain within myself. Yeah, for sure.
Feel there are some people like bafuna wena ukuthi ubaphakamise mara you can see ukuthi labantu bayadlala.
Of course. Look, dude, not everyone. There's something that Touchline once said on a podcast, né? And he was like, I didn't understand why he would say that, and he was like, we need gatekeepers. He said that he's like, we need gatekeepers, and I'm like, this guy. You know, because he's also an independent artist. Why would he, why would he be out here like supporting gatekeeping? And what he said was actually that like, dude, not everyone's supposed to make it. Imagine if everyone who was just good was like popping into the industry, you know, there wouldn't really be any industry to like look out for, you know, because everything would be mid. The gatekeepers are actually the ones that sift out the good from the best, you know, like what you're saying. Sometimes umuntu ngaphakamisa, mara thola ukuthi ngiyaphakamisa, mara stuff sakho asiphakamiseki, you know what I mean? Asiphakamiseki, you know. So I think it's a matter of finding yourself. I feel like when people find themselves like musically and as like a character and the type of character you want to be, it makes everything easier afterwards, you know. It might have started off whack, but you're building something. And then up until to a certain point, you know. I feel like everyone just has their own time, in my opinion. That's kind of how I see it. Nothing silent. So I hope that she's listening.
What do you think about the current like music industry?
Current music industry, SA or just in general, like?
Oh, SA.
SA.
Africa, yeah.
You know, I'll start with like hip hop, né?
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's the main discussion, right?
Of course.
I feel like we're in a good space, just in general, across all genres. I think we're in a good space. I think most genres are producing quality music. By quality music, I mean they're dropping stuff that people can listen to this week. The other week, they're also going to want to listen to it. You know what I mean? Not like Uti was dope this week and then the next week is gone. I think we're reaching that level now. Both hip-hop and all the other genres. Now, with hip-hop specifically, right?
Yeah.
I think we're missing something. The music is dope. The music that's coming out is dope, especially from the young cats. The young cats are coming through. I'm not even gonna play. The young cats, they are coming through. Maybe they don't have the national hits yet, but they're feeding the streets the hits that they need. And the streets are the ones who pretty much decide who's next, you know? The only thing I feel like that's missing in hip-hop is the unity, you know? So I like what Major Steez is doing. I think they're dropping a song now. They've got Smamani on it, they've got Lucas Raps on it, Baby Diaz on it, and I don't know who else. You see what they're doing? Just bringing together different rappers, different styles all together. I feel like we're in a state where, I got my hit. I'm that nigga. I'm just gonna keep this juice here. These niggas are gonna, these niggas ain't gonna hear from me up until the next time I drop something hot. As opposed to, okay, I just dropped something hot. This crew just dropped something hot. We're competing, yes, but let's work together so we have both of us own whatever market it is. I think that's the only thing that's missing. I feel like it's only a matter of time because it's a lot of young cats. I understand. So we it's a learning curve. We're all still in that thing of I got my seat now, But I think one of the things that made hip hop stronger back in the day was the fact that you could get a Casper and a Ricky and who's this bro? Even like a Maraza all on one song, And Casper and Ricky are both big, like in their own respective thingies, but you can still find them on one song, You can still find an AKA and a Quest on one song, And those are big household names. That's the kind of stuff that really moves the culture. That's the only thing that I feel like is missing. Otherwise, gents need Pagamisi fleck. Like everybody right now is just pulling up their socks. I feel like they know what the kids want, they know what the mainstream wants, and they know what general pop music just wants. It's just a matter of where they want to fit in. And currently right now, everyone that's playing their game is playing it very well. I love it. I'm really, really loving it. But piano better watch out. Because we're actually coming back. I'm not even gonna lie.
Like I'm rooting for you guys. Like,
no, for sure.
Hip hop.
Hip-hop because like why like bukun tomu.
Yeah,
It's like
So,
ancestors.
Exactly. Ancestor that's always just there. Perfect. Why? I feel like that's kind of where the state is, in my opinion.
Wait, Why do you have a track?
Yeah. I performed it at Shoot Your Shot last time.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Like,
The YY music video is actually dropping this Friday.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Funny that you actually mentioned it. So that's another one. Just another one. We are working, all right? Be alert, guys. Yeah, the YY music video is dropping on Friday. Actually, I'm on the song with the guys from my label, Young World Order. There's Melvin Chronicles, there's Caution on the song, produced by Tabang, mixed and mastered by Flower Boy, home of M Studios. So I mean, the product is nice. Just one of those things. Shout out, man. Shout out. Appreciate that. Oh yeah.
So tell us, I'm curious, tell us more about Shugela.
Tikui on me what? Yeah, tikui on me what?
Oh, shout out. Shugela is so I took it out last week Friday, right? Which is the 7th of June, depending on when this will drop. Please don't kill the people here.
No.
I dropped it on the 7th of June.
Birthday month.
Birthday month. I sort of tried to play it smart, put it in birthday month. People are gonna be looking out for you anyway, But I've had the song since last year. So I made the song like early last year even, maybe about May. So I made the song. So I knew Flo. So there's Flo Jones on the song and there's La Cabra on the song. Flo Jones I knew from an event we used to host. That we host rather. So I host events as well.
Oh, yeah.
It's called Just Groove. So we hosted one in Bram last year in April, and Flo Jones was one of our performers. And then we sort of made our connection from there. Chopped it up a little bit and took each other's turns. And then afterwards, I just hit him up afterwards. Dog, I've just cooked up a little something here. It sounds like something you could kill. Can I send it to you? Let me know what you think. And then, if you're rocking with it, please send it back, Sent it to Flo. Flo was rocking with it. It's just that, it took a minute to get it back. I won't lie. It took a minute, but, I'm not really like iffy like that, I'd rather when it comes back, he put me and say sharp.
Yeah.
So Flo sends back the verse and then he sends it back last year. I've been chilling with that verse in the whole song for the whole of last year. I'm just chilling. I was waiting for the right time. I want to shoot the video. I want to do this. Right?
Yeah.
And then I linked up another event as well. Just Groove, same one we're hosting, but this time it was later on in the year. The Quellas actually pulled up that day. I think Fontaine was happening that very same day when we were hosting. And then they pulled up to our event afterwards. So that's sort of where we sort of met the chance. It was kind of a mess. We also made horror there as well. So it's sort of like a mess, but that's sort of where we made the connection a little bit. My photographer took like a couple of tens and some of the brews. And then my brew, this January now, it's like, dog, what's your plan with that Shugela song, man? Like, dog, I'm still not too sure. I want us to shoot for it first. I want us to do what. And he's like, do you not want like the Coilers on the song? I'm like, you might be onto something. I was like, who do you have in mind? And he's like, I'm thinking La Cabra might sit on that song. And I was like, can we reach him? He's like, no, dog, I've got his tens. I can send him to you and then you can hit him up. And then he just sends his tens, hit up the brew, sends him the song. He's like, nah, dog, I call it this one. We can handle this one. He sends it back within a week. He sends it back within a week. And then since pretty much January, the song's been finished. And I've just been sort of trying to prep the video, make sure that the release is nice. I don't really like letting songs just go out and then I just leave them alone in the wilderness. I like having a plan for it. So I just wanted to plan everything out for it. In conclusion, just making that song, for me, I feel like was the easiest thing ever. Because my friends are always telling me, dude, who's a rapper? Yo, Spiley, we need no rap. Just something a bit more relaxed where you're not rapping and whatnot. That's kind of where the Shugela thing came from. Because it came from that thing with, okay, niggas don't want raps, they want a little Shugela, That's sort of where it came from. And I think just having the other guys on the song to really just painted the picture more vivid. And I've just been sitting on it for this long because I wanted it to be special for you guys.
Thank you. Thank you
for sure. Mas get banned, they should get it in. Get banned, had to handle.
But by the way, Mungu faces problems, challenges, and all that. And also, in the music industry, I know there's a lot of challenges. So, what's your biggest challenge you've experienced?
It hasn't paused because I feel like it always, reoccurs. It's two actually. One is money. I feel like every artist can relate to that, you know, especially when you're independent, you know, just money. And I'm not talking about like money for clothes and stuff. Sometimes it's just money so that you can get your photographer there so that they can shoot you, you know, money for transport, you know, money just to buy small props, you know, just the small things that can make the art that you're making for yourself a little bit better, you know, just a little bit better. I think that's the type of money I'm talking about. The second thing, it's like creative block, writer's block. I feel like every artist goes through that, you know. I feel like that's a challenge for me because like, yo, dog, I really care about what I write down.
Yeah.
And if there's nothing to write down or I don't like what I wrote down, yo, it's the worst place to be in. It's really the worst place to be in because I'm the type of guy who's like, if I wrote it down, it's like the Bible. Like that's how I put it in my head, you know. If I wrote it down, it's gospel. That means it's the way, you know. There's no other way you could have written it. There's no other way someone else can say it. It's yours.
Yeah.
So that creative block, like that's like one big challenge I feel like every artist goes through. Creative block and money. But there's always ways to work around it. You know, there's always ways to work around it. If you're always complaining about money, you're a lazy artist. Don't be lazy.
So who would you like to collaborate with
In the game.
in the game?
How many people can I pick? Or does it have to be one? There's a couple of people.
Any. Just
Any.
go on.
The biggest one.
Just
the biggest-
go on.
Yeah.
I want to work with Nasty.
Mm.
I want to work with Nasty. I am a big Aries fan, but I do want to work with Nasty. Simply because, besides him being dope, because Nasty's dope, right? He's that guy. But besides him being dope, when I started rapping, like I would get a lot of comparisons to Nasty C, and I didn't like it in the beginning. And like, no man, I sound like me. I don't sound like Nasty. You know what I mean? I sound like me. But Nasty, because I feel like maybe there's something that maybe the people were hearing that I feel like maybe could mesh together. And I just sort of want to like, this, you know, Nasty, I don't want no smoke, but the reason I want to be on the track with you is because I feel like I can smoke you. You know, just to, no, not in a bad way, but just to shake off, shake off that thing of you sound like Nasty. You know, it's always been like a mental battle I've been having.
Okay.
So Nasty's definitely one, respectfully. Nasty, Pretty Ugly. Guys, I've always wanted to work with Pretty Ugly. That guy's a lyricist. That guy's really just up there. I feel like the country doesn't appreciate him enough. You know, but he's like a lyricist that's like up there. Pretty Ugly. Who am I leaving out? Or RAP AKA. Yeah. Yeah, I think AKA was one I wanted to work with. But since he's passed on, it's unfair. Let's find people that are here. Nasty. It's Nasty. It's Pretty Ugly. I think one more should be fine. Feature. Aries. I do want to say Aries, but I don't think me and Aries would make anything new. You know how like when Blackie and Aries came together, they sort of found a new sound to make together. They started with that Sneaky and then Baby Jackson and then what's that joint in his album One Time, you know, so they're sort of making something new. I feel like me and Aries, like we like rapping too much. I don't think we want to make anything new. You know, not in a bad way. I would want to work with them, but I don't think we'd make anything new. If I want to collab with someone, I want to actually make something new. Pretty Ugly, in as much as a lyricist, he's very creative. Very creative. He doesn't mind going outside the box. Oh, Suchi cooked up.
Damn.
Why?
So you validated.
How you valid? Yeah.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one.
It's intelligent.
Yeah, not Teddy P.
So dog, like how like would you say like you interact like with your fans?
Okay.
Let's say like how would you and like how do you like
Engage,
like connect with them about
I like to think it's very free flow. Like free flow, by free flow I just mean like there's nothing rigid, you know? Like if you DM me and I see it, whether you're just showing love or reposting, like, you know, I'm gonna
so
accept
people
it.
like do like show love. Like,
No. People definitely do show love. Like not in a, like you, like my supporters. This is just for you guys. You guys are the absolute best. You know, I think they're the ones that make the engagement with the fans a little bit easier. You know. Yeah, you know, I think anytime I run into a fan or a fan is engaging with my content on social media or just reacting to some of the work I put out, I I try and get in that comment section and reply to everyone, I'll try and go to the requests, and even if I don't reply directly to you, I'll just, just drop a text with, yo, shout out, dog, My fans even know I follow back. I don't even play. I don't even play, I'll follow you back, you don't even need to have anything on your page. Maybe the fact that you reposted my stuff is enough for me to follow you, I'm just that type of a guy, With my fans, I try and cut out the middleman.
No.
I try and cut out the middleman.
Now in this industry, we need more like you.
Yeah, like I just try and cut out the middleman so that like back to that thing, which is like I want you to feel like I know this guy.
Yeah.
I want you to feel like out there, yes.
Yeah.
Fede is a musician, whatnot, but I know this guy. I've connected with this guy.
Yeah.
So that's kind of my my engagement like with my fans, like anyone who DMs, guys, I'll DM you back if I see it. If you're in the comments, I want to show love back. There's no one who's going to repost the story and I won't repost it back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm that type of... If you follow me, I will follow you back.
Easy.
I'm that guy.
That's valid. So like,
I like that.
how do you feel? How do you feel like or anywhere you go, then you see fans. Hey Xavier, how you doing? Yeah, some shit.
I really wish it happened more often.
Yeah.
For me to like give like a more definite answer, It doesn't happen as much.
Yeah.
But I remember this one time, it was like this year even. So the Bruce wanted to go to drama. And we get to drama, it was Zile Weezy's birthday celebration.
Oh, Zile.
Yeah, Yeah, and the crazy bro. So we pull up there and there's like a line outside. It's like a line outside. Zile hasn't even arrived, so I can do time with yo, Zile, I'm here, Joe. And I'm in the line. So he hasn't even arrived yet. We're in the line. We're waiting. And it's a little bit cold, but I'm just more if you're with you talking Lindy and I want to pop inside and just chill. And then this bro comes to the side of here. He's like, yo, dog, are you Xavier? I'm like, yeah, man, yeah. It's me. What's up? Like, yo, dog, I was at this Red Bull thingy. So you're doing some ciphers and, Shandy. It's like, yo, dog, I've been a fan since then. I was like, oh, shout out, bro. Like, much love, Let me get your handle. Anyone who, like, comes to, I'll either ask for your handle or ask you to take my number or something, Just that you feel like, so that you don't feel like you were acting like a fanboy or fangirl, It's a matter of, dude, I know this guy, I like his stuff. Let me holler at him. I mustn't make you feel any small, That's kind of my engagement. No matter how crazy people will go, I'll just try and calm you down, if you're going a little bit too crazy. I'm waiting to have someone to go crazy like that, I won't lie. But I'll calm you down, dog, what's happening? Dog, take it easy, much love, I appreciate it, I'm not even someone hard to talk to. So man, I just keep it nice and casual and friendly.
I saw that all the time. What's up?
Yeah, dog, like I don't,
Every day.
man, you gotta be, look, if I were to run into a blackie, even if you're rapper, the groupie in me is gonna want to be a groupie, So like I'm thinking if I were to go and speak to a blackie, or if I'm the blackie in this context, how would I want blackie to respond to me?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want blackie to like, yeah, let's be friends.
Yeah.
But I want, blackie to be like, hey dog, shout out, Ntwana.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, I appreciate it. What do you do? What not keep it popping, and that's kind of where I'm at, like with my fans all the time.
Easy.
So what would you like to tell these other artists that are coming after you on how to like handle themselves, especially in this industry? It's like not that easy to like get where you are, but like you are going, Like how would you tell them to like handle themselves?
My first rule, I stay humble. I think that's the first rule, because I feel like when you stay humble, you always open up your mind to learning. I feel like my soul's yazi. That's when your growth stops. So stay humble. I think that's the first thing. Just stay humble, because you don't know who you can learn from. You don't know who can help you. You don't even know if that fan that's coming over here, maybe you just saying hi was gonna be the one thing that's stopping them from killing themselves. Type of a thing. So number one, just always remain humble. Number two, respect your craft. By respect it, I don't mean like, who's feel with, yeah, I'm a rapper, so take me seriously. By respect it, I mean like, put in your 10,000 hours. Put in your 10,000 hours. Like, get into studio as much as you can. It's like maths.
Yeah.
So just get in and practice as much as you can. Another way of respecting your craft is also just trying to treat yourself like a brand. Try and take yourself a bit serious. Taking yourself serious doesn't always mean like you're that guy. Yeah. Sometimes taking yourself serious just means going to a Not Benjamin show and going to try and network, see who I can run into. That's you taking yourself seriously. you know, because you don't know who you may run into. You might run into a new producer. You know, he might not be popping now, but tomorrow he might be popping. You might be like, damn it, I'm sure you know. So
And the veil.
yeah, you know, just take your respect your craft. You know, respect it and respect when you respect it, you'll want to keep doing better at it. The last thing, don't be lazy. Like, I know it's so vague, but don't be lazy, man. Like, I feel like it's so easy to complain. I don't have this. I don't have this. No one's booking me. No, I don't have a studio. I don't have any. We all started there. Like, we all started there. And some of us got help here and didn't get help here. Some of us got help here and didn't get help here. So you're never gonna get it all there. Not everyone's gonna be like a Tyler. You know? Even Tyler, you know, we might think, you know, it's all, you know, but she had to do something, you know, she had to start from somewhere and get somewhere. So guys, don't be lazy because no one's going to chase your dream for you. Yeah, no one. There's no parent that I know. I'm not saying there aren't any, but there's no parent that I know who's saying, yeah, I'm done, I'm humble, I'm rapper.
Yeah, I think
so
that
it's up to you.
Yeah, I think that goes for everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, you're sitting at home, like, just go chase something.
Yeah, go
you know?
chase something.
Don't stay, you know. Like, there's of
course.
and stuff, you know. Don't be like, nah, because he knows this person,
Yeah.
because he knows Xavier, that's why he
Nah.
Just go do something, you know.
Because you might even find that, like, you might think that someone is, you know, popping because they know so and so and whatnot, but you don't even know how they know so and so. You know, I mean, they met so and maybe he met so and so when so and so wasn't even popping.
Exactly.
You know, and then he popped first, and he put this guy on. You'll never be able to tell someone else's story. So just don't be lazy. Work on your own. No one's gonna help you become the best rapper, best presenter, best whatever. No one's gonna help you do it. So it's all up to you, man.
Okay, so are you working?
Yeah, I'm currently working full-time job.
So what can you tell all these unemployed people out there? As an artist, but like this time you are differentiating being an artist and an actual human being. Yeah, that is like working, having a full-time job.
Oh wow.
Let me also say that we have artists that are like doing music but not working. They're like, no, I'm just chasing my career. You know, but like chase your career doing something.
Doing something, right?
Yeah. So what would you tell those unemployed sisters and brothers?
Specifically unemployed like sisters and brothers and you're just pushing anything, or specifically unemployed sisters and brothers that are artists?
No, that
Just
are
in
not
general.
artists, like
Just in general.
Yeah.
Number one, guys, ziyabuya. Like, this economy we're in, it's not easy, Vale. It's not gonna be easy. No one's gonna come give you a job. You know? Really, it's not gonna happen like that. I think in this climate, you need to be in a position where if you can't get a job, go get a new skill. Because I feel like we're in a world where things are changing. So there were jobs that weren't available a couple of years ago that are available now. So that means good, you need to keep acquiring new skills. Go and do an online course, you know, an online course. Maybe you can teach English online type of a thing, you know. So just never stop learning. Try and get new skills and try and keep in the loop with what's happening. That's gonna give you just a little bit more that you can do besides like a basic 9 to 5, you know. The second thing, I think similarly with like a music chat, it doesn't apply for everything, but if you have a certain profession, you know, and you're not getting like employed, do try and start your own thing. I know it's not easy. Black child, I know it's not easy. But try, you know, at least try and make an attempt. You know, I think, and then the last thing, guys, in as much whether you're an introvert, a homebody or whatnot, network. Go and network, guys. You know, sometimes it's not even about your qualification, but it's about who you know. Sometimes it's not even about how much you know, but how you sold it to someone. So that means go out and engage, go out and network, you know. Once tell you, I'm gonna go and submit the CV if about bizang. No, sometimes just go out. Go out to conferences. Go out to conferences, maybe relating to something you're interested in, you know, so that you can run into certain people and just heighten your chances. Your degree alone, if you have one, won't save you. It really won't.
It won't.
It really won't. So I think those 3 things, just, you know, just try and learn new skills upon the things you already know. Try and start your own thing if possible. And the last thing, what was the last thing? That last thing.
Yeah.
Last thing. Let's get a license. We'll get a license.
Oh yes, guys, just get a license. Shapa Uber.
Yes.
Shapa Uber. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
anything to slow money is better than no money.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
These logistics are hiring people. About someone learn a code 14
You
or
get what I
something.
mean?
Like go do something with your life.
Yeah, just
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw the press release that came out today. It's actually a very, very sad story, though. I won't even lie. I have my own conspiracy theories about it, but not here on this podcast. I'm sorry.
Nah.
But you know,
Oh my god, no.
yeah, you get what I'm saying, right? Yeah, it's fine.
I just feel like it's very sad, like did he lose his leg then?
Nah, he lost his child. I don't know about him physically, but I know he lost his child. He lost his daughter. So yeah, I think it's always sad when someone younger passes away. Yeah.
Bro, I need you to do a can you do a freestyle for us, yeah?
Dala young
Or
free.
like, I have a beat.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a beat even.
Before the kanjoma kazikhuluma msebenzi uvotele nathi yami.
Yeah, that's very
Guys,
Uvotile
you
nje.
guys are doing this to me. Yeah, I was about to do that first. So guys, I don't have that mark. Okay,
Okay.
I don't have that mark. So I did that mistake of putting it at the Resasekaya,
Oh,
So I had to go vote at home. And
Mpumalanga.
yeah,
Yeah.
in Mpumalanga. So my plan was to leave on Tuesday. Go back home and vote, and then come back on Wednesday. Right? I couldn't leave on Tuesday because I knocked off late at work. It was so late. And then Exeni, I got to the cabs, but the cabs were not moving. And that was like at 11 o'clock. So I'm thinking, you can't go home for like a couple of hours and then go back.
Yeah.
Or Melulali. So I was just like, yes, in them. This country's burning anyway. I'm joking.
No, but you're being honest. Like,
I'm joking,
on a real note.
but honestly speaking, I didn't vote. I did want to vote. I was registered to vote.
Nah,
Okay, I don't mind. No, that one I don't mind. That one I don't mind. It's that. Regionally or like that local one, what I was gonna vote for DA. Provincially, I was gonna vote ANC, and then national, I was gonna vote EFF.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you have reasons?
Oh, of course I have reasons. Of course, but I don't. I think those must be my secret.
Yeah.
I think those must be my
Let me play
secret.
the beat.
Away, clean.
But
Oh.
it's a New Jersey type beat.
New Jersey. Nah, it's alright. Throw it on.
Okay.
Okay, run it back. Let's handle. Hey. Okay. They say there's something about the way I tell my story with no eulogy. Something about the way I let my pain to me legendary. Something about the way I keep breaking doors. Let me go again.
Yeah.
Let me go again. Nah. Keep it going. It's alright. Keep it going. Hey. Okay. What's the name? Okay. Too intelligent. None of these niggas could match my elegance. I jump on the beat and I hop on it with elegance. And I ain't talking about Queen Elizabeth. Sip that tea with my pinky up with no pinky ring. But I ain't gon' get no shawty who gon' wipe me up. Wipe me up in the ring. I get in the ring and I box these niggas. I ain't tryna play with these niggas, I hang these niggas. I'm off of the top like my cap. I could take it off, but the braids is just a little crusty.
Damn.
Just a little crusty. If you're talking about this shawty, man, they get musty. Hey, if you're talking about the sauce, man, the boy got sauce and the mustard. It's too sauce. Too much sauce tonight. Too much sauce tonight. Too much sauce tonight. Hey. One more time, I keep it flowing. Out for the top, I keep going. All of these haters, they couldn't tell where the next plane going. Couldn't really tell where the boy really going. Coming in off of that top. Too intelligent, I'm.
Shout out.
No, that was so good.
Is that yours?
That's my beat.
Is that your
bro.
beat?
Yeah.
Alright, it's fine. We'll chop it up after here. No, I know it's fine. We'll
Now,
we'll talk split sheets after.
Hey.
I love that. It's dope, bro. It's
by
crazy.
the way, Simzile, Mabuti, Yabona Politic and all that. So all thanks to Xavier. Any shout outs you wanna do before you chop it up?
Quick shout out to Artistic Intelligence. Thank you guys for having me. I really did appreciate it over here, guys. You guys are a vibe. You guys are a vibe. These guys made me comfortable before we even got here, by the way. So really why?
bro.
Second shout out AMPD Studios, the home, home of creatives. I think that's the fact that this space is still up and running is just a blessing,
Yeah.
Last two shout outs. DJ Switch, much love to DJ Switch, my hot man. Always looking out for the boy, always giving the boy guidance. When the boy is going too far left, he brings us back. We love you, OG. The last person or the last people I want to give a shout out, that's my team and my supporters. From my managers all the way to the people who come down to the shows. We love you guys. I need you guys. Whole lot of sugar in the tea.
Mara, by the way, shout out to MP, shout out to the producers, shout out to the person behind the cam, shout out to the guest, shout out to the studio. This is dope. Like the studio list is
Check this
dope.
name, bro.
Like
Shout out
just check
to
it out to the website AMPD Studios. So we are
Shout out
here
to-
as intelligent.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah,
Shout out to Artistic Intelligence Podcast, and also shout outs to my favorite host, Tihu Fato.
Shout out to me.
You are doing the most here, guys. So
Thank
shout
you,
out,
thank
please like, share with your friends, comment anything. Like yabona ukuthi ama vibes ahamba kanjani. And also subscribe and also click that notification button at all times.
And stream sugar.
Sugar.
Sugar out now.
Oh yeah.
Music video is coming out end of this month.
Yeah,
It's not, no jokes. There's no jokes.
Yeah.
Serious.
Go. The boy on me got the sugar. Happy, she up in my DMs. I'm sing about you, man. I'm more like a boss from AM to PMs. I'm still in my bag, let me correct. They follow my trail like a steamer. They needed the wave, now about 2 men. The water on me, they my shelling. Happy, I'm choosy. Happy, she choose me. Happy, I'm on green. Happy, she can't leave. Happy, I'm choosy. Happy, she choose me. Happy, I'm on green. Happy, they said that I'm fresh like a new day. How to do, man? Big bread with the butter. Shawty gon' look like a gourmet. Blue notes in the bogey. I can't miss you, can't fleece ya. Happy,